Hey, what's up, guys? So look, you can see my face literally everywhere on YouTube because I've probably produced well over 1,000 hours worth of reviews just testing out every single betting site and online casino that exists. So as of 2025, there's only 3 that actually make my list that I personally use and that I actually recommend to my closest friends. 2 out of the 3 on this list are kind of the same betting site. It's probably giving you a hint. And the third is a little bit of an outlier, which I'll get to in a second. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to list the top 3 best online casinos that exist as of 2025 in this video. I'm also going to share promo codes that give you the best welcome bonuses. I'm talking about top tier promo codes that usually only pro gamblers or people that stream with a huge audience on Twitch actually get access to. I'm dead serious. These codes usually expire after a while because they are top tier, and after people share them for a bit, the casinos get wise. So definitely use these codes quickly. But anyway, let's get with the list and let's get with the bonuses, and I'll explain exactly why these top 3 make my list. So the first one, hands down, it's obvious. It's right on my screen. It's Stake, and then of course it's the US version of Stake, which is Stake US, right? And the promo code, okay, the Stake promo code that I'm going to share with you in this video is going to give you basically the best welcome offer that exists for either one, but for each platform it's different. Stake US has some different perks you're going to get as a welcome bonus versus Stake, but the code is actually the same. Okay, so the code itself is 4PROS, 4PROS. And what you're going to do is you're going to create your account, you're going to sign in using that promo code, and if it's Stake, okay, in other words, if you're not based in the US, you're anywhere else but the US, that's just stake.com regular, not Stake US, you're going to get the following perks. And I'm going to go in order from best to worst. So absolute best perk that you're going to get activated is lifetime 5% rakeback. Now, what this means is you're going to get a proportion of all your bets returned to you. Specifically, it's 5% of the house edge on any wager you place. Now, this only applies to the casino, not any sports betting. However, but it doesn't just apply to wagers that you win. It applies to wagers that you place and even lose. So no matter what, every single bet you place, from literally the moment you create your account on Stake, you're going to be winning something, at least something, with every single wager that you place because you have rakeback. Without a Stake promo code, you'd be waiting about 2.5 months for that perk to organically end up getting activated, or you'd have to wager around $10,000. And think about it, all those $10,000 would have had rakeback, rebates coming your way that you miss out on. So you really want to use that Stake promo code when creating your account. And also there is another bonus. You're going to get reload activated for 1 week. We reloads another VIP perk that puts money in your pocket. You're going to get activated for 1 week, which is going to put $21 free into your account. And you're also going to get a deposit match up to $3,000. So it's a 200% deposit match, and it maxes out at $1,500. So when you deposit $1,500, you'll get $3,000 on top of that, and you'll have $4,500 to play with. Now, I just explained the perk you're going to get, okay, with this promo code, which actually segues into why I think Stake and Stake US, which I'll get into in a second, are some of the best casinos. Because look, any casino you go to, as long as it's legitimate and they're not scammy, okay, it's up to you. Like how good are you at blackjack? How smart are you with your bets? Are you just going to do slots all the time? Like, a lot of what you win or lose and the fairness and success thereof is going to depend on how well you play these games. So in that sense, right, a lot of online casinos are just kind of created equal, but the structure, the bonus structure, the welcome bonus structure, and the VIP loyalty perks that you get as you play more and more on the site, that is what over time is going to really, really make or break your experience. And that's what really sets Stake and Stake US apart, because their welcome bonuses are extremely generous, especially when you have top tier Stake promo codes like the one I'm offering, or the Stake US promo code that I'm about to get to in a second. And then even beyond that, Stake also has an entire, this is not Stake US, I'm still on Stake. Stake also has an entire sportsbook at the ready. So it could be your one-stop shop for all of your wagering. Sportsbook is incredible. On the casino side of things, they have a live casino. They have really good list of games called Stake Originals that are incredible. And also their VIP structure as you climb up the ladder for playing more and more is one of the most generous you'll ever see. And the last thing I'll say is they have a sick number on a monthly basis, a sick number of ongoing promotions, sweepstakes, and raffles that sometimes you don't even have to buy into. You just have to click a button to opt into, okay? So just a little, little tip and trick for you. When you do create your account on Stake, definitely always check that ongoing promotions tab, because there's always something sizzling going on a weekly basis, monthly basis that you'll miss out on if you don't just check it on the regular, okay? So those are the benefits you're going to get with Stake. Those are the reasons why Stake is the absolute, one of the best online platforms. And now I'm going to kind of segue into Stake US, right? So this is the US version of Stake. There is one thing I don't like about Stake US. I don't like at all, and I'm going to get there in a second. In fact, Stake US has been pissing me off lately, and I'll get there in a moment. But Stake US is pretty killer, guys. The same code you're going to use to get the best sign-up bonus for Stake US is also 4PROS, the number 4, PROS. But the perks are a little different. So the first thing you're gonna get with this Stake US promo code is you're gonna get $55 in stake cash. Now think about this, guys. With Stake US, you have two different currencies. One's imaginary, one is actual money. One is called gold coins. That's just there for you to play for fun. You can play all your favorite gambling games, including blackjack, roulette, the live casino, whatever you want, and you can just use imaginary currency and just have fun. But the stake cash actually has monetary value. In other words, it's actually a 1-to-1 ratio. So $1 in stake cash is equal to $1 US. And this is one of the most incredible things about Stake US. Check this out. With the Stake US promo code 4pros that I'm going to give you, you're going to get reload activated for 1 week as well. And then you're also going to get $55 in stake cash, 260,000 gold coins. But the best thing is you're going to enable in your account their daily reload bonus. It's also called a daily login bonus. So every time you log into Stake US, you're going to get $1 in stake cash and you're going to get 10,000 gold coins. Who cares about the gold coins, right? I'm interested in that dollar. You're literally getting $1 a day just for logging in. So even on a random Tuesday at 2 p.m., when you're on your lunch break at work, if you're not going to play that day on Stake US and you have an account, at least log into Stake US, because this Stake US promo code gives you free money just for logging in. So log in every day, even if you're not going to play that day. And the 260,000 gold coins, that's just a lot of imaginary play money that you just get to, have fun with. When you are ready to redeem your money on Stake US, all you do is you go to your wallet, you click redeem. You can only redeem your stake cash because obviously the gold coins are imaginary. Would you want your money redeemed in Bitcoin, Litecoin, whatever, your wallet address, and you withdraw. Simple as that. So that's on the stake side and the Stake US side. Now, here comes the outlier. Bam, baby. Roobet. Roobet has kind of been a new kid on the block for me, but I absolutely love this casino, not just because I love seeing Snoop Dogg all the time, but because it's really legit. Now, most of my casino betting, if I'm being totally honest with you, is on stake, but the live casino here is really, really fun, and their sportsbook is incredible. They have everything from mainstream sports to in-play sports, which means live betting, and honestly, I think it has, at times, depending on the time of the week that I'll check, it has more in-play or live games going on, globally speaking, that you can place bets on, even than stake sometimes. Stake sportsbook is really good. It's great, in fact. In fact, I think it rivals Bet365. I think they smashed Bet365 out of the water, even though Bet365 dominated for a long time. But Roobet is really awesome to just place bets on some random obscure game of cricket, or game of badminton that's going on in Yemen at 2 p.m. our time. They just have a lot of live betting available. And honestly, their casino, I mess around with it, but here's something else that I want you to notice. Their weekly raffles are freaking awesome. There's not just weekly raffles, there's all different kinds of sweepstakes and raffles they have. And people really, really win on this site a lot. I personally have seen people win huge chunks of money just by opting into raffles or whatever it is. And you do climb up a VIP ladder with Roobet as well. I think that Stake's VIP ladder smashes this one out of the water. Now, all right, so let's just sum this up really fast. I said Stake US and Roobet. Now, I mentioned something that really upsets me about Stake US. Stake US, all of us here in the United States were really ecstatic to get stake, legalized in the US. And then it finally did, and it seems like they're losing traction. I don't know what they're doing, but they're messing up somehow because all of a sudden certain states are pulling out. In fact, I'll even show you on the screen, there was an error message that I got that I had to contact live support about on my Stake US account. And all of a sudden, one of the states that I live in ended up being one of the states that they just randomly lost the ability to have their licensing in. I'm sure they'll get it back eventually. Now, lucky for me, I travel internationally so much that, when I'm in other states, I play in the US, and then when I'm going global, I just use stake. So it doesn't hinder me too much. But, when I'm home here in my home state of New Jersey, that's right, I called it out, I'm East Coast New Jersey, that's where I'm from, I can't actually access the site, and that really upsets me. And I think that's going to happen to a few other states, man, before they, kind of fix it and bring it back. So Stake US is kind of losing their ground a little bit, but overall, they still make my list at number 2, Stake being number 1, and then Roobet being number 3. And the bonus that you get, you can use this code for Roobet. It's VIP only. When you sign up for Roobet, what this is going to give you is a really interesting welcome bonus that I kind of had to write down because I almost forgot what it was when I signed up for it. So for your first 5 days with your account, when you sign up with that code VIP only, you get 5 days of $200 worth of risk-free bets. So it's basically $1,000 worth of risk-free bets. You can just make bets, and guess what? If you win, congratulations, go pop a champagne bottle, call your mom and tell her to make you proud. But if you lose, it's all good. So it's a weird way of almost giving to me $1,000, direct deposit match, kind of, but not really, without the wagering requirements. So it's kind of a cool perk. But I've never seen a casino do that. I thought it was pretty unique, and I actually was able to really benefit from that when I first signed up with Roobet myself. That's pretty much it, guys. The stake promo code, the stake US promo code, and the Roobet promo code. Like I said, I'm sorry, stake promo code and stake US promo code is the same thing for pros. The Roobet promo code is VIP only. I've already explained the perks you got. Those are my 3 best casinos of 2025. I'll see you later, guys.